Make sure you're subscribed to JerCrispy.
What's up, y'all? It shows the most of does the most. Crispy. We're back in the video. Things you realize once you enter adulthood. Yeah. Hold up. Shit. It's cold in here. When it's cold, I start getting sleepy and yawning and all that other shit. I start getting energy like no kid. But yeah. Um, once you enter adulthood, bro. I mean, your parents still gonna be with you and stuff. You still, cause it depends what time, but like what year you leave out your parents too. What year and what age you want to leave out with your parents too? Because I'm 20, and I still think I got a couple more years to stay with my parents till I move out. Um, what else? Expecting to pay your own car note, expecting to wake up every day, go to work, go to school. If you go to college, that or you work a 9 to 5, expecting to do thing. Even though when you tired, you don't feel like doing it, but just remember, you still always got to pay that car note. You still got to always pay your electrical bill and then all that other stuff. Like if you sharing rent with your parents and stuff like that. And make sure you make sure y'all wrap up around here too. Y'all don't need no little niggas or little girls around here, bro. Them little kids running around before you enter adulthood. Half of my class, they damn near want to hit. They want to hit. Let's have me a little nigga run around here. It won't hurt. Nah, they fucking up their own life. Nah, they ain't got shit to do with me. I told you I ain't having kids till later on. I got to do everything in my 20s before I.
Welcome to adulthood, the time in your life you used to spend all your younger years dreaming about. No more needing to ask your parents for money,
Right.
No more early bedtime, curfews. It's finally time to start living life on your own terms. Finally, you get here. When you only now start to realize all the bullshit you have to deal with and realize maybe being a kid wasn't so bad. The first thing you realize once you enter adulthood is how everything just revolves around money. Whether it be you just wanting to chill inside the crib or even going out with all of your friends, everything requires money. Gone are the days where your parents could hand you $20 and you would be on top of the world for an entire week. Instead, you're now
But $20 did not get you nowhere. But take that back when your parents give you $50. Now, once you have $50, you should have enough to eat and buy something, a little something. Now, $20 ain't gonna get you nowhere.
relying on a job to give you a steady paycheck, and somehow it's still not enough. There's no more hitting a corner store with all your boys while only having a soccer ball and some chump change. Instead, now every time you leave the house, somehow you're down $100. Even if you take the other approach and choose to chill inside the crib, that bed you're lying on, thousands of bucks. Want to watch TV? Hundreds of bucks. Want to watch your favorite TV show? Cable costs up to...
It depends though. Cause hold up. Let me cut you off with there. It depends what type of bed you get. You can get like $100 or it's a $200 bed, or you can get a cheap ass TV. Ain't nothing wrong with getting a little cheap small flat screen TV to start off. It depends though, cause TVs be like 100 or something like that. And I know like if y'all working jobs, I know y'all can get y'all a TV, a fucking bed and mattress and all that shit. That shit like the mattress and shit. Mattress ain't even gonna cost that much. The bed frame, that shit ain't even cost that much either, my niggas. Y'all should be straight. The couches, now if you moving out and you like a good age to wanting to move out, then TikTok got that little not the wooden bed things, they got them things called. You don't even gotta trust TikTok. You could just look it up from TikTok and look it up and get it from there. People start buying couches like that too. So I mean,
$100 a month. Want to use Netflix instead? $20 a month. You're more of a chill on your phone kind of guy inside the crib? Thousands of bucks. You want to access the internet? Gotta pay for that shit too. You're
That's
hungry
what I'm saying.
and want to get some food? Better prepare yourself for that Uber Eats delivery fee, or better yet, drive your ass to the grocery store and pay hundreds of bucks. This shit gets ridiculous. Motherfuckers be like,
money doesn't buy happiness. There's more to life than just money.
Shit, money do buy happiness. What you mean, bro? Without money, shit, you ain't doing nothing. You gonna be a bum ass nigga sitting on a corner of the street like this saying, spare change, sir. Spare change, sir. Spare chain. Like, fuck no, bro. Money do make happiness, bro. When you have money, everything go good. When you don't have money, you stressing. You start thinking about life. You start just be wondering like, why me only? Why I don't have this money right now? Car note doing in about a week. Phone collectors trying to call, talk about, hey man, well, when you gonna give us the money for your phone bill? ATL cock fucking with you, talking about we gonna cut off your power by next week if you don't get to paying it. Yeah. And then don't let you have a girlfriend. And she asked you this crazy question. She talking about, babe, if I was a Warren, would you still love me? Like, stressing. You know? And don't let, please, I promise your guy, do not let your car get a flat. Oh my God, you're gonna be heated like a motherfucker. Have a flat or a window crack, or don't let your car get scratched. Ooh, I'm not gonna hold you.
Isn't everything.
But let your bank account touch $0 and watch how fast you'll have nothing. The worst part about money in adulthood is when you come to the realization of how long you'll actually have to work before you could buy something, so you start running the hourly calculations. Like, you deadass will sit there and be like, damn, I kind of want to buy some new shoes. Then realize it'll cost you 7 fucking hours of your labor. Worse too, like once you start getting into the $1,000 price range, you'll quickly start to realize how cartoonishly long it takes to achieve these said products. Let's say you wanted to buy something like a used car at 6,000 bucks. That shit would take you 30 straight days of work, assuming you're making $25.
Right, well, listen, used cars mostly be, like 500 or 700, 1,400, at least about that. Because I was watching a guy, because I still don't got my first car, and I'm like that ass picking a witness bill. Like, whatever car I want to get, they say it's showing pretty good with some Hondas or a Dodge Charger. And it's like, bro, out of those two cars, whatever car I get is gonna be nice and clean. It's gonna be good. They're gonna be paid every single time. Don't get me started with that.
An hour. 30 straight days. Mind you, you can't spend money on anything else. Groceries.
That's what you would probably have to start working like 2 jobs. You'll have to like low key start working like 2 jobs in that bit. Like, I think like, yeah, you'll probably have to hit like an Amazon, Walmart route. Like work at morning times, work with Walmart, at night work with Amazon, and like do some shit like that, bro. Like, yeah, like crazy stuff.
Going out, bills, literally nothing. Or even something a little more luxurious. You tell yourself after working so hard for so long, it's only right to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Except now it would take you 1.3 years of work, or 485 days, or 3,880 hours.
And that, back when I was, let's go back and talk about that. Let's go back and talk about that real quick. If y'all moving out, please, I promise for y'all, just get y'all a cheap car right now. Get y'all a car, your first car, get like a nice, good, decent car for your first car. Get a nice, decent car and let you, bro, rock out for that car for a couple years. Please do not try to pull up with no Hellcat. Do not pull up with no other car. I know you trying to say, oh, I'm trying to look stylish, but my nigga, I promise you, once you start with that first car, boom, your first car doing good, bro, and once you have enough money, saying, let's say you were a streamer rapper, or you working that good 9 to 5 that's gonna give you a good money and shit, so you can turn around and get 2 cars, my nigga. Then you still figured out with that one car. Do not sell your first car. Cause what if that second car don't work out and the second bill how, and now you still got that first car. Now you sold the first car just to get the second car, and then you sell out that second car. Now you walking and you asking your homeboys for a ride. No.
To be exact, just to buy that damn car. Which leads to another realization. You were never supposed to be able to afford that shit in the first place. And don't even get me started on a fucking house.
Yeah, bro, like look at this house I'm trying to buy.
Nah, I ain't lying to you. The first thing you should start off, bro, go ahead and get your apartment, bro. Go ahead and get your apartment, bro. Go find you a nice, good apartment. You pay like at least about this much money for that month. Pay your bills first. Get some food for the house. Save the rest. This I'm about to tell y'all some. This the shit I'm about to be doing. Pay your bills. What I say is pay your bills and then save up your money and then chill at the house. Once you start saving up your money and everything start coming through, boom, 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 and that money start coming through, then you can start buying shoes, clothes. So like the days that your friends talk about, hey, you want to go to the club? Say, I can't go to the club, bro. I'm trying to rack up on this bread. Because one day it will pay off.
Bro.
Nigga, you are not buying a house in this economy, bruh.
What do you mean, bro?
Yeah, I always start off with an apartment. Nice, good apartment that's going to get you right. And then make sure you have a nice, good establishment. Don't go to no crazy apartment. Like, it could be 1 bedroom or 2 bedroom apartment. Just like 3 people could stay in a room. Well, four people could stay. Like, if that's 4 people could stay. 2 people in the living room. You in the room by yourself, and the other person by themselves. So yeah.
I found one right here.
Oh, word? How much is it?
$500,000, bro.
And you said you're making how much right now?
Like, about 25 an hour, bro.
Huh. I mean, you only got like 20,000 hours left until you could get it, dog.
Bro, that's assuming I have no debt, bro.
Damn.
Entering adulthood means you now have to start questioning what the hell you're actually paying for. Like when you were younger, you'll notice it was mad easy to just splurge on absolutely anything and everything without second thought. However, adulthood will start making you question if you really need that 24 pack of eggs instead of 12. Eventually, you come to the realization that the system in place puts you in a hamster wheel, constantly gunning it, running around, working hard, yet at the end of the month, you damn near have nothing to show for it. All your time starts to blend into one, considering the fact that you're literally spending most of your waking hours doing the exact same thing day in and day out. When you're in your younger years, you're just straight bullshitting. Everything seems to be so new, different, exciting. Things like making new friends, new jobs, overall new experiences. Even though majority of your life up until this point you spent in school, every year you are learning a different subject, going to different schools, and hopefully you are trying different things as well. However, now you've entered adulthood, in which your days now consist of an alarm ringing loud as hell every morning, dragging yourself out of bed, getting ready, sitting in traffic, working, sitting in more traffic, then going home. They want you to do this for the rest of your life. And if you're lucky, you might enjoy what you're doing in the process. But for the vast majority of people, fuck no. I couldn't tell you the amount of people I run into within my day-to-day life that have the Hall of Fame responses anytime work is brought up.
You know, a job's a job. It pays the bills. Work is work.
Or they just upright tell you how much they despise having to actually get up and go to work.
Yes, it'd be like that. Some people just don't like going to work, but they gotta realize, man, I got a car, I got a house, I got something. At least I'm not back at bumming, asking for, like I was saying earlier, spare chain, sir, spare chain, all that type of shit.
Coming to the realization that it's almost as if your entire existence is based solely on waking up, going to work, paying endless bills and taxes, contributing to a completely made-up economy, and then withering away. What the f***? Mind you, there's a nigga out there in the middle of nowhere just pressing this button. Like he's literally just pressing a button, printing this money out of thin air, yet somehow has all of us running through hula hoops and obstacle courses to get it. Crazy. It's almost like we're a bunch of rats, spending all of our time chasing cheese, and ironically enough, we end up with no time. Motherfuckers be like,
you work to live, not live to work.
And then spend most of their waking hours at their damn job. This is one of the core reasons I don't even blame people for trying to cut corners in their day-to-day life. Do anything they can, even if it saves them a couple of minutes within a day. Show up to work late, it is what it is. use express lanes on the highway, gotta do what you gotta do.
Mm.
The old saying goes, work smarter, not harder, which is why some people around me just started letting Kimmy do its thing. Kimmy is the free GPT alternative that your boss doesn't know about, but way better at dealing with bulk files and making calculations at once. Use slides, links in the description, raise before or some form of a trap. Whether it be the ATM telling you to cover your PIN so you don't get robbed, or that one store in the mall that's had a final clearance sale for the last 6 months, everything seems like it's up against you. They let you buy a new car, but if you drive it without insurance, you'll face consequences. You say to yourself,
I ain't lying to you though, bro. I remember when I had a job, right? And bro, it eats me to this day, bro. And when I ain't had no job no more, say, I remember all the new stuff just start coming in. I'm like, damn, I ain't had no money. And then when all the other stuff, I'm like, damn, I should have just hold on to my money. But I was waiting on I had other things in my mindset, you know? You have early mindsets before your late mindsets, if you know what I'm talking about.
alright, I gotta get this bitch insured. And after making just a few measly phone calls and giving information over the phone to God knows who, some miraculous way you've now agreed upon paying thousands of bucks to a company to cover your damn car. Mind you, you've never seen them, they've never seen you, hell, they don't even know what your car looks like, but now you owe them hundreds of bucks a month. What the fuck? And I dare you to actually get into an accident and try to process a claim. The way they finna gatekeep assisting you when it's time to actually fulfill their end of the deal, not to mention, you pay them on a basis to cover you for a set amount. However, if they ever have to cover you, you'll start owing them even more. You try so hard to purchase a house. You know, hundreds of thousands of dollars you need to pay off over decades upon decades. But even once you purchase a house, you don't own it. Don't pay your property tax. Watch how fast they come lock that front door. We'll see who really owns this house. You spend your whole life working 40 hours a week minimum. Every paycheck is fucking taxed. Then you proceed to take that tax paycheck to actually go buy shit for yourself, and then pay taxes on the shit that you're buying for yourself. Then at some point they come to you and say,
Hey, bro, did you file your taxes?
Nah, I thought y'all already did that, like with my paychecks and like all the shit that I'm paying for and stuff.
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
no, we taxed that already, but, you know, we gotta tax you on your income as well.
Nigga, what?
Income tax.
The what tax?
Yeah, and based off this report that we just ran, it's looking like you owe us an additional $7,000.
What? You go to the dentist, in which they tell
$7,000 is kind of crazy.
you need to undergo a surgery as it's the only way you could save your tooth. After the surgery has been completed, you realize your tooth still has a hole. Hey, yo, doc, I still got a hole in my tooth.
Oh, yeah. You gotta pay to get it filled.
You mean the filling isn't a part of the surgery?
You think this is a charity?
What the fuck? Or you'll go out for some fast food, in which the cashier tells you that your total will be 15 bucks. You hover your card over the POS machine for roughly 10 seconds, in which you finally start to notice it's not actually processing the transaction. After slowly moving your card away, you notice that the machine is asking you for a tip. Early adulthood is funny because regardless of whether or not you're actually aware of the traps or the nonsense we all go through within each of our day-to-day lives, all you can do is try to laugh it away. Or end up developing some form of an addiction to try to distract yourself from what we so-called reality. All in all, entering adulthood will make you realize the craziest of things. You go from being a kid and enjoying yourself with practically nothing at all, to getting older and always feeling the need to ball. You start to realize the system that's in place and start questioning if it even aligns with what you care for at all. Everything around you seems to be trying to get something out of you, blah blah blah. Maybe being a kid wasn't that bad. I mean, you tell me, do you think entering adulthood is as hard as it is due to there being no actual...
You just gotta be smart with what you do in adulthood. Don't try to blow out the bag or trying to show off in front of everybody because you say, yeah, I got a bag, ha 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 ha. Let me go on Instagram and flex, ha 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 ha. No, you don't do, no. Don't do that stupid shit. Once you do that stupid shit, everybody gonna start, and that's when the girls gonna start trying to fuck with you. And when the money disappear, my niggas, now they gonna disappear like magic. Like y'all, we're on the road to 500 and I'm out.